Byron and Moku, on their way to Saipana, run into an ambush. The Phantom rescues them and learns of the gun runner's plans. He races to forestall them at Onda Gorge, when suddenly...
Sure got ourselves in a pocket. I hope you know where we're going.
We'll get through. We're pretty close to the bridge now. Look, Salento. What's the matter, Salento? What happened?
Where is he?
Where's who?
The Phantom.
The Phantom?
The end of the Phantom. Yeah, and Collins and Paul, too.
Yeah, but how are you going to get the ammunition across?
Well, we're going to have to follow along this bank till we come to another bridge or a ford. It's the only thing we can do.
Well, let's get started.
This way, I guess.
G.
Make this or not. We'll have to give it a try.
Oh, wait. Look. Quick, look. Oh, look. Oh, look. Oh.
Wait a minute. Whoa. We'll have to pull this load, boys, and take it across empty and load it again on the other side.
Why don't we fix some grub first?
Say, that's a good idea. I'm glad I thought of that. You better hitch the ox and let them graze around a bit.
Give me a hand, Grogan.
Yeah.
Come on, Salento. Grab a little of this wood and we'll build a fire.
All right.
Drop that pin. Back. Back. Come on, Red. Come on. G. Hey. Help.
Stiletto!
Where'd he go?
I don't know. Here's his hat.
Where'd he go? Look, he's fired a fuse to the cart.
Hurry up, Brogan! Look out! You can't make it! Come back!
Well, looks like the end of the trail for us. That explosion got Grogan, too.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do for him. I'm getting out of here. I've had enough of this Phantom.
Yeah.
And face Bremmer after what happened?
Well, I'd rather do that than face somebody I can't fight.
Long's right. We wouldn't stand a chance in this jungle. The Phantom would get us before we ever saw him.
All right. Then let's get out of here.
Zoloz. I've got to get to Zoloz.
Are you certain that man said Zoloz?
I'm positive. Why should a lost city be so important to anyone but an archaeologist?
I don't know. But your expedition of which set out to find it was stopped. The men who were moving the munitions are the same ones who attacked you. That means whoever they work for doesn't want that place discovered.
I don't see any reason for that.
Neither do I yet. I'm going back to Saipana. Maybe Rusty has something to tell me by this time.
Well, while you're there, you might see what happened to our guide Larkin. You want to sit around Tonga waiting for him for the rest of our lives.
I'll do that. In the meantime, please stay here in the village. No more running around the jungle on your own.
Right.
Be back as soon as I can, Professor.
Good luck.
Well, we did the best we knew how. The whole thing just couldn't be helped.
There's no use crying over spilt milk. One thing, however, becomes more certain every moment. There are two men who must be gotten out of the way quickly if we ever expect to complete our airfield at Zoloz.
You mean the Phantom and Rusty?
Certainly, I mean them. These two are working together, the Phantom in the jungle and Rusty here in town. Both of them know all of you, and sooner or later they're going to trace me through you. Now, this must not happen.
What do you want us to do?
I want all of you to clear out of town and go to Zoloz. Before leaving Saipana, take care of Rusty.
Okay, boss. We won't miss this time.
You'd better not. Well, what's the matter? You know where he lives, don't you? Go on, move.
Come on, let's crowd in on him.
Well, devil, I didn't stay long, did I? No, see, old Sawbones fixed me up. Yes, sir.
You and Slendo stash yourself in behind those rocks. Marson, cover the other side of the house. I'll slip in on him when you're set.
Right. What's the matter, fella? What are you...
We must have dropped him.
He ain't shooting.
He got Salento, huh?
Yeah.
this note to the Phantom. You be careful on your way, son.
Stay here.
Go on over.
Martin!
So you finished him off, eh?
Yeah.
Hey, Chris. The Phantom's dog just left here.
What'd you let him get away for?
Well, I took a shot at him when I missed, but... Well, he had a piece of paper tied around his collar.
Trying to get a message through to the Phantom.
Well, ain't that just ducky?
What do you mean? Oh, I get it. We'll lay here and wait for him.
Did you ever hear of a booby trap? Marson, tie that guy up hands and foot. Bring that rack with you. I'll show you a trick.
Okay, Chris.
Tie your end of that trigger.
Okay.
Take this end. You tie it onto his belt and you take all the slack out of it. And when a Phantom comes in, first thing he sees is the guy laying there on the ground. He wants to know what's wrong with him. So the first thing he does is turn him over. Like this. Boom. That takes care of both of them. Okay, Long, we'll try it. Cock that shotgun and make sure there's no shells in it. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
She clicks.
That's it. Load her up. Okay, let's get out of here. All right, let's get out of here. You stay here, fella.
Rusty.
Here, fella! Here, fella!
Rusty.
As the renegades and saboteurs join forces, will outlaws rule the jungle now? See what happens in The Mystery Well, the next action-crammed episode of The Phantom, at this theater next week.